In this video, let's understand what is PaperBanana. So PaperBanana is Google's AI that can automatically generate research diagrams. Currently, researchers can draft papers, run experiments, and summarize literature with AI, but creating clear, publication-ready diagrams is still a major bottleneck. And we know poor visuals can reduce professionalism and weaken the impact. Also, designing figures takes hours in tools like PowerPoint, Figma, or LaTeX. And more importantly, not every researcher has design expertise. So, to address these issues, Google introduced PaperBanana. What it does is it converts text descriptions into clean, academic-ready diagrams. That is, researchers describe their method, then the AI generates the visual. So in this video, let's try to break down PaperBanana, what it promises, and how it can help researchers. Okay? Now, let's understand what PaperBanana is and why researchers are talking about it. Okay? So, PaperBanana is Google's AI that turns plain text into publication-ready academic diagrams instantly. And we don't need to spend hours in PowerPoint, Figma, or LaTeX drawing workflows and model architectures. So, you simply have to describe your method in natural language, and then the PaperBanana generates a clean, structured, research-grade visual. But let's understand what real difference can PaperBanana make. This isn't just another AI image generator. Google built PaperBanana specifically for scientific communication. It understands academic standards, clear labels, logical flow, structured components, and readability. So, the focus isn't decoration, rather, it focuses on precision and professionalism. Okay? According to Google, it can generate methodology diagrams, system pipelines, statistical charts, concept illustrations, even polished versions of rough sketches. So, in short, it helps researchers present complex ideas visually without becoming designers. Now, the big question is this just an AI image generator or something much bigger? Let's find out. Okay. Now, let's understand if PaperBanana is just another AI image generator. At first glance, it looks similar. That is, you input the text and it outputs the image. Sounds like traditional AI image generators such as DALL-E, Midjourney, or Stable Diffusion, right? But the key difference is scientific diagrams are not art. They require precise structure, correct labels, logical flow, and accurate representation of processes. And that's exactly where traditional AI image generators fail. That is, they optimize for what looks good but not what's scientifically correct. Okay? So PaperBanana is actually built differently. Instead of generating something that looks right, it actually focuses on what is structurally accurate. And it preserves relationships between components. Also, it maintains proper logical flow, and it ensures labels and annotations match the actual methodology. And when it comes to charts, it doesn't approximate visuals, rather it uses code-based rendering to ensure numerical correctness. So the real difference is AI image generators optimize for aesthetics, whereas PaperBanana optimizes for accuracy and clarity. And in academic research, that difference is everything, right? So, let's understand what makes PaperBanana crazy powerful. PaperBanana isn't just a single generate image button. It actually works like a 5-agent AI team, just like a real research workflow. Let me take you to the research article. If you notice here, it starts with 2 inputs from you. One is the source context, S. This is your method or paper content. And the other one is communicative intent, C. This is what the figure should explain. For example, show me the training pipeline or compare the methods, etc. And after that, it runs in 2 major phases. The first one is the linear planning phase, and the second one is the iterative refinement loop. Okay, so the linear planning phase is nothing but planning the blueprint. That is, before drawing anything, first it plans. If you see here, we have 3 agents: retriever agent, planner agent, and stylist agent. The retriever agent's responsibility is to find high quality academic diagram examples, and the planner agent's responsibility is to convert your method into a structured diagram plan, and the stylist agent's responsibility is to apply academic formatting rules so it actually looks publication ready and not like a random infographic. Okay? So at this point, it already knows what the figure should contain and how it should flow. And in the second phase, that is iterative refinement loop, there are 3 steps. That is generate and then critique and finally refine. And at this point, it gets serious. If you see here, the visualizer agent's responsibility is to generate the actual diagram or produce code for charts, and the critic agent's responsibility is to fact check everything. So it actually checks if the labels are correct and is the logic accurate. Also, did the AI invent anything? And if something's off, it refines the description and repeats the process. And this loop runs multiple rounds until the figure is clean, structured, and accurate. So what have we understood so far? PaperBanana doesn't just draw diagrams, but in fact it plans, styles, generates, critiques, and refines them like a real academic workflow. And that's what makes it different from traditional AI image generators. Okay, now let's understand how good PaperBanana is. Let's see the experiments they performed. So, does it actually perform better than regular AI image generators? To find that out, the researchers created PaperBanana Bench, which is nothing but a benchmark built using real near IPS paper figures. And then they compared PaperBanana against direct prompting of image models, that is vanilla generation, and few shot prompting and other agent-based approaches, and the results were pretty impressive. When combined with Nano Banana Pro, PaperBanana scored faithfulness 45.8, conciseness 80.7, readability 51.4, aesthetic quality 72.1, and overall score 60.2. Okay, now the shocking part is traditional vanilla image generation scored much lower in structural accuracy and readability, and even human created diagrams averaged an overall score of 50.0. That tells us that PaperBanana didn't just generate pretty visuals, and in fact it produced diagrams that were more faithful, clearer, and structurally stronger than many human-made ones. And that's the real breakthrough, right? So what does it actually generate? This is where things get interesting. If you notice here, the research paper showcases real examples where PaperBanana takes raw method descriptions and turns them into clean, publication-ready diagrams automatically. And we're talking about model pipelines, system architectures, experimental workflows, and conceptual diagrams. And the crazy part is they look like figures straight out of top-tier conferences like NeurIPS, and they look structured, clear, and professionally formatted. And they are not messy AI art and not decorative infographics, and they are actual academic grade visuals. So we understood that PaperBanana solves a problem most researchers quietly struggle with, that is creating clear publication ready diagrams, right? And it does it in a seriously smart way. That is by combining retrieval, planning, styling, generation, and critique into one structured pipeline. It doesn't just generate visuals, also it builds them like a real academic workflow. And more importantly, it prioritizes accuracy, clarity, logical structure, and academic readability. So AI is no longer just helping us write code or summarize papers. It's starting to shape how scientific ideas are communicated. And as research becomes more automated, tools like PaperBanana could save hours of manual effort and actually improve how ideas are presented and understood. And that's a much bigger shift than it seems.